Okay, today is April the 5th, 2014. It's been a while since I've done a video, and somebody had pointed out to me here in the last few days, hey, you hadn't really done a real update video since September, October. So, I guess I owe it to everybody to let everybody know what's going on. The car now is about, in my book, it's about 95% done. There's still a lot of little things, and I'll touch on those here in a second. Let me tell you what's happened since the fall. Like I said, it's a nice spring day today. Here in Alabama, the trees are blooming and all that kind of stuff, so it's a pretty day to do this. Fixing to take it out for a spin. But what has happened since October is the car was put up for bid by the school. I put in a bid for it, and fortunately we were able to get the bid, just barely. I mean, just barely. Somebody almost beat me on it. So anyway, I've been driving it since about November now, and just kind of let everybody see what it looks like now. And like I said, here in a second, I'm going to go over what all that 5% part we still need to do. This is the interior. It don't look perfect. We didn't get the headliner exactly the way I wanted. I didn't know what I was doing. Of course, the kids didn't know what they was doing, so it's better than what was in it. Some things turned out pretty good. I really like the way the dash turned out in it. The Hyundai radio you see in it right now, that's just temporary. The guy is currently reworking the original AM/FM stereo in it. We're going to get that going for long. The steering wheel, I'm planning on putting a cover over that. So anyway, I don't know this door open. Maybe getting a bad glare. Let me close that door. Now, maybe that makes things look different. Get that glare from the sun out of here. Running wise, the car runs great. I really love the way it runs. The only problem I've had, it's got a slight oil leak, although when it's parked for a while, as you can see right here, it's been sitting here for about 3 days now, 3 or 4 days. And you can see what size, that puddle really makes it look worse than what the oil leak actually is. It's leaking around the oil pump. I've tried once. I've got it slowed down some. I'm probably going to go back this summer and take another stab at getting that oil pump, because it's a leak. It's not, it just leaks no matter if the car is running or not. So I'm thinking it may be behind the oil pump. Not sure, but it's in that area. Just enough just to annoy the crap out of it. I really don't even have to add oil to it that much. I mean, just very little. Anyway, that's paint, not a professional job, but it did turn out pretty good. Close that door. All that looks, everything gauge wise. Let's show the engine compartment. I think I've got junk in the rear trunk, so it may have to move some stuff. Yep, I do. I got my little tool tray here, and I dropped that. That's nice. Okay, we'll show the engine off here, and then I'll talk about what things I still need to do as far as, well, I thought I had that undone. There we go. There, now. Like I said, the engine's working good. Well, what I was saying, I talked about the oil leak. Another thing is, it's a little cold-natured for about the first 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how cold it is outside. It kind of runs rough. But man, after it warms up, I mean, she is just runs like a scalded dog. I mean, it runs great, smooth as silk. Those of y'all who might remember this car when I was in high school, I had a 1641cc engine with a progressive Holly Weber 2-barrel, slightly bigger cam. This engine has almost as much power as that one. I mean, I can't believe how well it runs. I'm suspecting a temperature sensor on the part, because it runs, the rough running is irregardless if it's idling or at higher RPMs, mid RPMs. It's just a rough run until it just kind of skips and runs a little rough for like the first minute or two. So I'm guessing it's probably the temperature sensor. I've pretty much eliminated everything else. So that's the engine compartment. Would have loved to have gone with what the original material was right here, but there's only one place some guy in Belgium has that, and whoo, it is high dollar. So anyway, got to adjust a little on that door. I guess y'all can see that door. That's some leftover junk from some of y'all remember this. I backed this thing to a Paraline pole when I was a senior in high school, and they done a great job replacing that rear apron and getting all that squared away so the engine lid closes right and the deck lid closes right and all that kind of stuff. But we still have this issue with this door, and I'm going to do some. I've adjusted it as much as it'll adjust. You have to kind of slam it like that, and then as you can see, the corner still kind of pooches out a little bit right there. So I've done some adjusting, and looks like I may have to do some more as far as that's concerned. But anyway, one last thing. I've rambled on a little longer than I had planned on. But one last thing about the car. Let me kind of step back and get a better picture of it there. There we go. Last things I was planning on doing, or not last things, some of the other things I'm planning on doing. I have some Riviera mags. I always wanted Riviera mags for this car when I was in high school, and I've got 3 of them now. I'm going to go ahead and buy a 4th one, hopefully sometime in the near future, and replace that. As you can see, the bottom trim, I don't know what happened. We bought the clips from, I could have swore we bought it from ISP, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought I ordered them, but I never could find them. So anyway, we've got to get these bottom clips from ISP so we can put that bottom molding on both sides. And I think there's about 14 clips we'll have to buy. So that's something else I got to get. But I'll get that 4th wheel so we can put the Riviera mags on it. Right now I've got these kind of wheels. It's just stock wheels with the little center caps we've put inside them. I bought those from J.C. Whitney in 1985, so that was a long time ago. Going to do that. Planning on also, there was a stripe at the American dealerships. Now I know there's a few guys from Australia watching this, possibly, and because I've talked to some of those guys. I know Australian Type 3s had a different stripe than what us guys in America had. It was a dealer option, I think, both ways. I'm wanting to put the American stripe the American dealers offered that says Type 3 at the bottom, kind of goes across the bottom in that area right there. Wanting to do that, get a replica of that to stick on there. Get the radio situated. Get those couple of items in the engine situated. Wheels and what else? Oh, yeah. I've got to get this bumper re-chromed. As you can see, this front bumper, it's in bad shape. It's kind of bent in a couple of places, and the chrome is just in horrible condition. So really to get that, these new headlight rings, these headlight rings have had it, but I don't think they cost very much. And I believe they're the same as for a Bug, so it shouldn't be too hard to find headlight rings for it. Right rear view mirror, I'm working on one right now. I'm trying to piece one together for the right side. And that's about it. I can't think of, there's probably something else, but that's about the only things I can think of. I'm just having a blast driving the car. And I know I've sat here rambled on now for over 9 minutes. But I just really have had a blast driving this car. If any of my students or former students are watching this, or guys over in the body shop class, thank you for the help on this car. Now, we're going to continue showing this in car shows. Matter of fact, I'm going to a cruise in the night in a town close by. Or I think I am, maybe I am. And we're just going to put it in car shows and parades, and I'm going to drive it on pretty days like today and enjoy it. And we'll try to keep you posted as I make those improvements like I'm talking about. I'll try to do more updates. I want to do another video of us riding around in it some more. I know I've got one on my where we drove it a little bit there, but I'd like to do another video of us driving it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.